Hey food lovers, welcome back to my kitchen. It's yet another weekly meal prep, and this week we are not going to be making much. We are going to be making it very, very simple. And without wasting time, let's get started. If you are new to this channel, welcome back to my channel, and this is Boss's Home Kitchen. I'm just a mom based in the UK making delicious meal right from the bottom of my kitchen. So if you are new here, you are very welcome. These are my ingredients that I'm going to be using for this week prep. This week is not really there's not really much because I'm on midterm break. I'm just going to be making something they can have for like 4 days anyway. So then we'll be making a lot of prep, like we'll be making a lot of food before we resume back. So, firstly, I'm going to be seasoning the chicken. As you can see, I do not have much of that because we are not going to be making much. So, I'm going to season them and I will leave that to marinate for at least 30 minutes. Note that I didn't prepare myself before cooking. The same day I prepared the ingredients, that's the same day I cook all this meal, film there, did everything possible. So you can see how tiring it's gonna be. So guys, so then anytime we are really tired about tomato stew, this is my go-to stew. Yeah, this is what I make to make it different, the bell pepper stew. So I'm going to add the green bell pepper, the yellow, the red, and some scotch bonnet, both the green scotch bonnet, onions, some garlic and ginger, and I'm just going to add a little bit of vegetable oil. I will pop that in the oven just for it to grill. Yeah. So after popping it in the oven, I will leave it to grill for at least 40 minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes is okay. Then I will go ahead and boil my meat. Yes, I'm going to add my onions, the meat seasoning, the thyme, curry, some bouillon cube. I'm going to I added some chopped garlic. So I'm going to mix it a bit and I will leave this to cook in its own juice. Yes, let it release its own juice and before coming back to add a bit of water because we want our meat to be very soft. So as you can see, we are not really making much because we don't want to stress ourselves a lot since we are on midterm break. On plus, we really need a lot of rest. It is not easy. So now I'll go ahead and add some water and I'll cover this to cook until it is very, very soft. So I'm going to cut some bell pepper into small chop because I'm going to be using it for my suya spaghetti. Yes, you heard me right. So I made this and it really, really came out so good. They love it and I decided to make it again for them this week. If you are new to this channel, you're very, very welcome. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as it's going to go a very long way. And on plus, by doing this, you are helping this channel to grow. Thank you so much. Now, after 30 minutes, I am going to put the chicken in the oven tray and I'm going to pop that in the oven to grill for 15 minutes because I want this to really, really grill very well. Now the meat is ready. I'm going to bring it out because we are going to be using the meat broth for the bell pepper stew and other things. So this is what you see me doing. So now the meat is ready. The bell pepper too is ready out of the oven. In a bit now, I just want it to cool down. I am going to be blending it. So while the bell pepper is trying to cool a bit, I'm just going to start with the coconut jollof rice. Yes, I do not really need onions. As you all know, they do not love onions in my house. So I just need the flavor. So this is what you are seeing me do. I added a little of onions and then I remove it and add the tomato paste. So I'm going to fry the tomato paste with a lot of patience. Very, very important. So after frying them with a lot of patience, I will go ahead and add the mixed pepper. So that pepper is just the mixture of tomato. Tomato is much anyway than the red bell pepper. So I had some scotch bonnet, some onions and garlic. That is what is in there. I'll add my spicy seasoning. I love it for anything jollof rice, stew. Very, very good. I will add all the mini seasoning, the thyme, the bouillon cube. I'll mix it a bit and I will close it to cook for some minutes. While it is cooking, I will go ahead and wash the rice. So the rice should be from a very dirty water to a very clean one. That is what we are looking for. Thank you so much. If you are still watching, you are the real MVP. Now I will check up on my uh, chicken wings. I just want to flip it to the other side so that it can also grill. It doesn't really take time, and I think I grilled that for 50 minutes, as I have said earlier. Yeah. So the stew is ready, which is the base, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my rice. That is 5 cups of rice. Yes. I'll add the coconut milk and I'll mix it together. At this point, I tasted it for salt and then it is really, really enough. After adding the salt, I tasted it. So I think it's okay like it. So I will mix it together and then you can see. So and then I will cover this to cook. I'm going to cook it on a low heat anyway, not very low in the beginning, but I will leave it to cook soon. Before covering it, I added the chicken broth. I have a chicken broth at home. I added it to it. So I'm going to transfer it to the other side before putting another pot to fry the meat. As I've said earlier, whenever we want to change making tomato stew, we just change to this stew that you are going to be watching in a bit. So now I'm frying the meat. Now I'm going to be blending the bell pepper. So I'm going to make it to be very smooth, just like blending normal tomato, bell pepper, and scotch bonnet. Okay. So for me, the meat is okay like this. I'm going to remove it and cover it to the oil to very, very hot bits. So for me, it's okay like this, and I'll go ahead and pour the bell pepper. So I saw some onions and I removed it. I will also go ahead and check on my rice, and at this point, it's time to add the mixed veg. I added some coconut flake. I thought I was recording it, but anyway, voila, you saw it then. So I am now going to reduce the heat to the lowest, to very, very low anyway. And I'm also going to try fry. At this point, it is just like multitasking. As I am doing this, I am doing another thing. As I am doing this, I am doing another thing. So I'm going to add the meat, add some seasoning in the bell pepper stew. I'll mix it together and I will cover that. I think I went ahead and add some cow skin too that I've got at home. So, and then I will cover it to cook. If you can see beside it is a little pot. I'm trying to make uh, some spinach. I have some spinach at home. It's not really much, so I'm just trying to make it aside because I have some plantain at home and I'm going to be making use of it. So whenever I want to meal prep, I just try to check the pantry to see what I've got at home, what I need to add, and then it gives me idea of what to cook, because we are not going to wasting money this year. We are going to be saving a lot on food, especially on food. We know how very expensive food is these days, so we want to be wise about how we are going to be making, uh, buying things and then spending money. At this point, the coconut rice is ready. I'm just going to garnish it with some spring onions, and then immediately I will turn off the heat. And the rice is looking pumping and really, really delicious. I love the taste. So, as I have said earlier, I have some plantain at home and I had to think of what to do with it. I had to fry a little bit and I'm going to be boiling a little bit. So, the fried one will be used to eat the what is it called? Spaghetti or maybe coconut rice. The boiled one is going to be used. We're going to pair that with the spinach. Okay, so it's just like a scenario where we have, people that love this and people that do not love this. So everything is ready. Which is your preference? So that's what we are trying to bring out. So let's just cook everything and see what they want. So this is the spinach is ready. Oh my god, I love the outcome of this spinach. So, and I'm after the boiled plantain is ready, I'm going to pair it. So I'm trying to now put everything in the storage now, to just put it in a plastic. So after they have cooled down for hours, then you can then store them in the fridge. So this is the plantain that is ready also. I think at this moment the boiled plantain too is ready. I'm going to be showing you that in a bit. I'm boiling water because I'm going to be making use of the last meal for the day, which is the spaghetti. Yes, so I've added some a little bit of vegetable oil and then some salt so that it doesn't stick together. And in another pot, I'm going to use part of the oil that I use in frying the plantain. I will be needing some onions. The onions is just to get some flavor. As you all know, they don't really like onions. I will remove it and then add the suya. I have this beef suya. So I don't think I've really done video on beef suya, but very soon I'll be doing it. So I'm going to add some chopped garlic. I'll mix it together and then I'll go ahead and add the bell pepper that you have cut earlier. That is it. As simple as ABC. Try it and thank me later. It's really, really good. So I'm going to mix it together and then I will pour the beef suya in it, mix it together. I think I'm going to add some seasoning too to that. So the only seasoning I wanted to add to this that I didn't remember, because at this point I was getting tired, is my fried rice seasoning. I love it when I had it the last time. So this is it. It really came out so good. It's yummy. They love it. You can try this recipe. Do you think it's yes or no? Let's know in the comment section. It is ready. It doesn't even take time. The most important thing is just boil the spaghetti and you are good to go. At this point, I'm really hungry. So I was trying to check what I'm going to be eating. So behind camera, I tried to make some white pasta because that's what they will be eating that period. Okay, so these are our meal. They came out so good. This green bell sauce, you need to try it. When you have been working, you need to eat to have energy. If you don't eat, how can you have energy to bring out all this meal? This meal is really, oh my god, mouth watering. So out of all this meal, which will you give a try? Is it the coconut rice? Is it the bell pepper stew? Is it the grilled chicken? Let's know in the comment section. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I really appreciate you guys for always coming back to watch my videos, and then I will see you guys in my next video. As you all know, cleaning is the last thing that we do on this channel. So which meal will you give a try? Let us know in the comment section. See you soon guys. Bye.